Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever happens to be while you're watching this. I do thank you for stopping by and giving me a watch, a look, a view, something. My last video had one view. It was me. I'm okay with that. This is my book, Anywhere But Here. It's available on Amazon.com. It's a lot bigger than my two previous attempts at writing. This is the book I am handwriting it in. Where'd the hell go? It's all blank. I'm kidding. I have this much to go. I'm at the top of this page. Let's see. It's one section of a 5-subject notebook, I guess is what they're called, because this is like one section of the book, then the divider, then the next section and a divider, next section, divider. So I have a little ways to go. I am this was side notes. I'm not sure if I've completed everything. I was feeling my helping out wasn't appreciated, but now it feels like work and expected of me. I want to say I put that in. And I have no idea what that is. Okay, I do have one more addition to add to if I did not already do this. I did not mark it off that I did. Because you figure where I left off in the orange one, if you can see color. I didn't put the day. I typed some up, October 19th of 2020. I'm so glad that the post office, no, the post office, sorry. The library is closed until October 27th for whatever reason. So my days off, I can't. This is the table. The kitchen table. It's like a collect-all for crap. That lunch pail with the little container with brownies in it that I made 4 days ago that are still soft, moist, just I love it. 4 days ago? Today's the 20th. Might be 6 days ago, but they're still moist, soft, like they're just freshly made. Anyway, my point is, I can't sit at that table and type anything on my laptop. It's too cluttery. So on my days off, I had been going to the library using their computer to get online, to type it, to transcribe it from my handwritten stuff onto the computer, internet, so I can, excuse me, so I can get it for the Amazon. Anyway, with the library being closed, was my thought. I needed to find another place I could sit and think. There's a laundromat that I go to or the laundromat I go to. I had to stop going to the other one because it just I couldn't. I just yeah. It was like every other. It was like every week a machine was out of order. Uh, or it was just too many. Another reason was somebody that I worked with uh, was going there, and I was like, I don't want to see them. It happens, there are people, I do it at home, but the laundry, the washer and dry for the clothes, um, leave an orange tint. This is a nice white shirt. It's that rusty color stuff, and that's one reason. Another reason is it's usually in use when when I want to use it, or there's somebody's clothes who've been sitting in it since the night before, and it's like it's in the washing machine. Okay, it's done. You can just put it over to the dryer. I'm not doing your laundry for you. Yeah, so I'll wait like 10, 20 minutes, go check. If it's still sitting there, I'll set it on the dryer, put my stuff in. But now there's something, I don't know what someone did, but the water wasn't going down, or there's like stuff in it, like they didn't check their pockets, and there's just, so it's like, so the laundromat I go to, they clean every day, the washers and dryers, making sure that it's not, vacuum out the lint trap. What is it with people throwing 3 or 4 dryer sheets in the dryer with their clothes? Does anyone know? Can you answer that for me? I'm confused by it. I figure if I am putting a dryer sheet in, it's just one, which is enough. I don't understand the 3 or 4 dryer sheets. Anyway, the laundromat, I was able to type up about, I know I posted on my Facebook page 10 to 16, but I think it was about 14 pages. And I'd sit there, I'd be like, because I'm editing as I'm going along. It's like I need to change this, but what can I? Because it's not just no, it's actually I'm going along with and trying to. I don't want to say spice it up, but I'm trying to make it feel like it's real. Like these people could be your neighbors, or it could happen to you, or it's one of those. I mean, it's not a fantastical thing, but you figure anywhere but here is about a kid who runs away from home, joins a circus, carnival, traveling show, whatever. Uh, Feels like he needs to be in a place, you figure 9-year-old thinking that they need some sort of stability, runs away from the circus, carnival, and finds a home. Drawing, of course, is by Jose Tudon. I added the color because it was just a pencil drawing. My author photo by TNR Photography. They took about more than a dozen pictures. This is the one I chose. I've shaved since then. There is another drawing here on the back. You can kind of make out the outline, but with this covering it, it's sort of hard to see. I am going to put this drawing on the inside of page 1-ish of the book. But I figure after I do this little video, hey, the reason I'm doing a video today is because it's October 20th. My birthday is in 5 days. So I go to work uh, this week, tonight, back to tonight, back to work today. And so it's my 5 days that I'm working. I will be 50 at that point. Also, today's birthdays. October 20th birthdays 2020. Snoop Dogg, Viggo Mortensen, William Zabka, John Krasinski, Dan Fogler, or Fogler, Fogler. You've seen him in stuff. If you've watched movies. If you don't watch movies, I want to say Dan Fogler was I could be wrong. If I am, forgive me, please. The ping pong movie. I want to say that was him. George Weiner, who played Colonel Sanders in Spaceballs. He's done other stuff. It's just that's the one that's standing out in my head right now. Director Danny Boyle, Melanie Mayron, William Ross. He looked familiar. I couldn't tell you what he's been in because I didn't write it down. Rachel House, Kenneth Choi, who played Jim Merida in Captain America 2011, and Principal Merida in Spider-Man Homecoming 2017. I'm not sure how many people caught that it was the same guy. That Robert Costanzo, Barry Chase. She was in some stuff. I really couldn't. Cape Fear, like 1960, the one with way back. George Harris, director Craig R. Baxley, who directed Stone Cold. That starred the Brian Bosworth guy, 1991, and Action Jackson, 1988. Candice Swainpole. I could be mispronouncing your name, and I apologize. She's a Victoria's Secret model. Les Stroud. I was, for some reason, thinking Don Stroud, but he looked like Don Stroud, so I'm not sure if maybe Les is the son. Survivor Man. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. I'm not familiar with that, but that's what it says. This is out of the top 1,000. This is out of the top 100 of 1,195 people listed. That was them. And to the late Bela Lugosi, Earl Hindman. Most people know him as Wilson W. Wilson on Home Improvement. Howdy, neighbor. Jerry Orbach. Nobody Sits Baby in the Corner. He's the dad that put Baby in the corner. He was also on the cop show thing. And he was Lumiere in Beauty and the Beast cartoon, I believe. Bill Nunn, he was the federal agent who put Whoopi Goldberg in Sister Act thing, the movie. Tom Petty, the late Tom Petty. John Anderson, generic name for sure, but it's his real name. He was the California Charlie in Psycho, 1960. He was in the cowboy episode of Quantum Leap, the one where, yeah. Also, he was Harry Jackson on the TV show MacGyver, 1985 to 1990. Grandpa, I guess, Grandpa Harry. He was MacGyver's grandpa. The late William Christopher, who played Father Mulcahy on the TV show MASH. He also appeared in an episode of Hogan's Heroes. So he was in the Korean War and World War II. Sorry, was that World War One? I don't fucking remember. Um, but it was a small joke on the part of my brother and I were watching, and he saw that William Christopher was in it, and my brother joked, "Oh, so that's two wars he's appeared in, being TV shows." Michael Dunn, Jeff McKay, he was on Magnum PI. I don't know if he was the friend of Magnum that was always pulling cons, and he'd only appear like every now and then. But his character dies on the show, or was killed, and Magnum didn't believe that he died because he sees him later, and it's actually somebody else. But yeah, Margaret Dumont, who was in the Marx Brothers movies, uh, Groucho always was like trying to get money from her. She was Mrs. Rittenhouse. Arlene Fistis, Dr. Joyce Brothers, who I want to say she was a real psychologist or psychiatrist or something. She was a real doctor, not medical, I believe, but she's probably more of a doctor than Dr. Phil. But I don't know that for sure. I want to say she appeared in wasn't Spaceballs. Give me a second. Hulk Hogan was a tag team partner, saving Ryan Stiles from, or Mr. Bean from something. Hot Shots Part 2, I believe. I could be wrong. But it was in there that she made an appearance. And Grandpa Jones. If you don't know who Grandpa Jones is, it means you're probably younger than I am. He was on Hee Haw, the TV show starring Buck Owens, Roy Clark. They were the hosts, and they did like comedy skits. Where, oh, where were you last night? I searched the world over, thought I found true love. You met another, and you was gone. But Grandpa Jones was on that show. I'm sure he did other things besides that show. I mean, there were reasons that they had people on, so he may have been a singer at some point. Where stuff. Oh man, I got so technical. I said stuff. But those were the birthdays for today. There were more, but I didn't recognize a lot of the names or faces. You figure that's Judd Nelson, who plays John Bender, Emilio Estevez, who plays Anthony Clark. Anthony? Is that Clark? I know Clark was the last name. My Anthony Michael Hall, whose name is actually reversed. His name is actually Michael Anthony Hall instead of Anthony Michael. But there was already a Michael Anthony in the Screen Actors Guild, so he had to change it. Molly Ringwald, who played Brian Johnson, not to be confused with the AC/DC Brian Johnson. Molly Ringwald, who played Claire. It's not a fat girl, not fat. Ali Sheedy, who played I don't know. I know I know the Paul Gleason called her Missy, but I don't know. I don't think that was her name. It was get up. This ain't no rest home. But Ali Sheedy, Anthony Michael Hall, Molly Ringwald, Emilio Estevez, Judd Nelson. So I mean, names and faces. I recognize their faces. I recognize their names. That would be interesting. Somebody does a meme where they show Brian Johnson in like a Breakfast Club scene where it's like, I don't even know what I'm doing here, or however he actually spoke. Brian Johnson. Anyway, that was a humor in my head. I'm a dreamer. Dreamer. I got some coffee creamer. I got some cream in my coffee. Oh yeah. It is. I'm a little over 20 minutes on this. I don't want to keep you very long today. I'm still 49. I will be 50 in less than a week. I know I promised I would do a cartwheel. I don't know if I will have the chance to do a video at that point. I know I can't do one here at home because it's a cluster. I self-edited. Yeah. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening, however it happens to be when you watch this. I do ask that you please be kind to other people, and yourself. Be kind to yourself. We're all going through shit. You can't help what you're going through sometimes, and feelings, emotions, it builds up. I myself need to personally calm the fuck down. I didn't self-edit that time, but it's the truth. There are times I'm at work, I'm thinking, hey, I'm working dairy. You're an IO. So I'm somewhere else other than dairy, and I don't want to work somewhere else. I wanted to work dairy. That's why I'm sitting my ass in the cooler, stocking the inside of the cooler. Because let's face it, there are days second shift does not restock sour cream cottage cheese. Two different things, but they don't stock that little section. They will refill the milk and it'll be gone. So they'll be doing that when I get them in. They're like, ugh. That's not how they stock it. Like they're actually milking a cow. Hey, milk them. No, wait, y'all come back now here. That's a Yakov Smirnoff joke. He was out in a field milking a bull. Nobody in the South told him. But then when he got done, the bull said, y'all come back now here. His joke, I'm paraphrasing it, of course. But yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm working dairy, so I'm like in the cooler, stocking the sour cream. Go back, get it, put the plastic in the bag, put the cardboard in the shamrock. Go back to the M cart, grab more. It's like, okay, grab 3 or 4 more, depends on what's needed. Then they'll call me over to PA going, darker. So I go call them. Yeah, this is me. What's up? Oh, I'm going to be in 678 tonight. Okay. Thank you. So I go back to the cooler for my flat top and shamrock. Flat top's the little wheeled cart that put product on. Move it down to where it goes. Go back, get some more. because you get it on a skid or a pallet, however you want to call it, and you can't just wheel the thing back and forth. Pop, juice, a lot of juice, high C, whatever, it's all those big stuff, to wheel it back and forth. Take a while. So you figure just as you go along, grab like stuff off the top, wheel it down, whatever doesn't go, L cart or up on the top shelf. Because that's important. I'm not happy about being in 6, 7, 8 because I didn't want to be in 6, 7, 8. I wanted to be in dairy. Because you figure a few years ago they were like, yeah, do you want to work dairy? Because they couldn't get anybody to work dairy, and I was like, yeah, I'll work dairy. Now I'm working dairy, and they're like, we need you in 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I'll cuss up a storm. I'll slam a cooler door once or twice. I'll open it. I won't stop it from going. So it'll hit the wall or it'll thunk or bump or whatever. And I'm like, but yeah, I need to calm my ass down. I'm going to be 50. So, there's 10 years at this place. That's why I write. It's an escape. And thanks to a few people, I have something of a story idea for book 6. I'm not done typing up book 4 or finishing. I'm not even done handwriting book 5. So the fact that I'm on book 6 in my head and I have it all laid out, I just have dialogue to write. But me doing this little video is not getting my typing done. So when I get done with this video, I'm going to try and get to some typing. I hope you have a pleasant day. I hope you're having a pleasant day. Sleep well, stay hydrated. 2 different thoughts on that. Stay hydrated throughout the day. It might be getting colder, but your body still not. Your body still needs hydration. Water is best for you. Views and opinions expressed in this video are those of the person saying it. That's me, Fremont Lee. I do feel that water is best. You figure other products have sugar added, salt. Ooh, it's sodium. The body does. Your body does need that. Not as much, I think. I don't know I'm not a doctor. I'm not sure of the level needed for everybody, because every body is different, or everybody is different. All bodies are different. I mean, I am trying to lose weight. I am still about 215, 220, which is confusing me because I am slimmer. I put my work pants on, and those things where they're like, I'm really fat, look at this, and then they're like, I'm really skinny, it's and, they're holding their pants out, and it's like, my pants are like that, my work pants. There's substantial space in between myself and the pants. Excuse me 1 second. That's been bothering me for a few minutes. I didn't want to just kind of like, coffee. Um, but it's true. I mean, for the most part, I've cut out pop, soda, whatever you want to call it. Every now and then, I will have a Dr. Pepper, maybe a Mountain Dew, depending on what I've had throughout the day already. Um, I'm trying to cut out the carbonated water is the thing. Oh, but it's got bubbles. I don't care. Um, I do thank you for watching. I hope you are having a good day. I still have my birthday wish that I would really like to come true. There's three of them, so, but if I get the one, then the other two, I'm okay if they don't happen. Uh, my birthday being a Sunday, there's no big lotto drawing tonight. Being Tuesday, October 20th, 2020, the Mega Millions is being drawn, so I am hoping for that. There will be another drawing Friday, so I'll have a second chance if I don't win tonight. The Powerball is Wednesday and also drawn on Saturday, so there's those two chances for that. That is my birthday wish. I just told you, so I apologize. Because if I don't get it because I told you, then that's on me. Sorry, it's like either that or I'm like, my mom used to be like that. She'd always talk with her hands. If she sat on her hands, she. Um, but yeah, I'm not going to say what the other two things are, uh, just in case there's a chance. That's good. An update on my book. Right. I had checked my sales. I had one day I had over 300 pages um, read. I don't know if I'm getting anything for that because it was KU. I don't know what that means, but it was the electronic. So they read the book like on their Kindle or their electronic device. Which with the electronic device, you don't get the picture on the back. You do get the thing. I did order 5 more of these. I'm going to send them. I'm going to send at least 2 of them to people that I'm hoping will read them and be like, wow, that was interesting. Well, I have to come up with a letter for both of them to understand why I sent them. And I'm going to have to wait until after payday to mail them out, because the last time I mailed one out, I mailed it to my mother, and I'm not sure what happened to the copy that I sent her, because I wrote in it, "Mom, happy reading. I hope I hope you enjoy this." Something, I can't remember what I wrote exactly. She laughed, but it was one of those. It was an internet laugh type thing, because she said, "You spent more sending it to me than the book cost." uh, And I was like, "You're my mom. Of course, I'm happy to send it to you. I want you to read it. It's something I've done. I She never said she was proud of me for it. I don't know if she advertised it to her friends saying, "Yeah, my son read a book." I don't even know if she read it. She Excuse me. She had she had passed away this year. I did a video where I mentioned it. Sorry. I want to say it was July 15th or July something, because 1 month later we had the service. Um, that, wanted to make sure everyone was able to get that time off. So, and arrangements to be made. I know that now she's not going to be able to read my follow up, but that's okay. Sorry. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a good day. Having a good day. However, take care.